Now, of course, some of the things I'm more familiar with than others, and I
Right.
think it's less daunting for
Mm,
me,
mhm.
but it's still, these are some of these are not well written, so
Right.
it's not your fault if you don't understand because they're not well. A lot of them are like cut and paste jobs that they
Okay.
do in a rush and that people have not. No, I'm being serious. Like
I
some
believe
of
you.
them are really poorly done, and then
Mm,
you're like sitting there and reading this sentence. You're like, what do they mean? So there is a Q&A period. You should
mm,
use it too.
okay.
Ask questions. But one thing about the
Mm,
Q&As for federal government, they post all the questions that everybody sent in.
love
So you
that.
want to just make sure, well, yes, it's good because it's transparency, but sometimes you just have to be a little strategic and not spill the beans too much in terms of your question.
Mm,
So especially if these are, competitive, if you're asking a question that is kind of going to lead to someone else see what your strategy may be or something, then everybody sees that. You get me?
yeah.
So again, if it's just an information question, can you please clarify what you mean by when you said this, and this? That's totally fine. But if
Okay.
it's something deeper,
Hmm.
I err on the side of not asking.
Right. Right. Okay.
But again, there's a Q&A session, there's a Q&A period, especially for that. So ask the questions,
Mm,
especially if it's just like clarification stuff.
okay. Okay.
Um,
Awesome.
because again, sometimes, and I've encountered them, some RFPs are very poorly written,
Yeah.
and you could tell that nobody read them before they went out.
Right. Right. Okay.
Sometimes they even contradict each other. Like in the RFP, they contradict themselves.
So also that okay, so when you're asking questions, like ask literally questions like, okay, this seemed like contradictory to this point. Can you
Yeah,
clarify? Okay.
you would say on page 17 you noted that blah 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 blah, and then on page 24 you mentioned da 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 da. Da. Can you please clarify which of these is the actual right answer, or something like that?
Right. Okay. Got you.